What is the cost of starting a pig farm here in Nigeria? The cost of starting a pig farm here in Nigeria. So let me try to break it down for you guys. I'll break it down on this video for you guys, the cost of starting a pig farm here in Nigeria. Some people have actually come to my DM, they've been asking questions, they've been asking a lot. How do I start this business? How do I get into this pig farming business? What does it entail? How much does it cost? How do I do this? How do I do that? Well, so in this video, I will break it down for you guys. Now, first of all, let's start by looking at the spacing, because first of all, what matters very well is the space. What matters very, very well in this business is the space. So now let's try to break it down. Do you have the space of all? Do you have the space? So let's say, for example, you have a land. Maybe you have a land which you inherited from your family, or maybe somebody is willing to give you a land to start this business, or anywhere. So let's look at it. How do you do it? Okay, now let me assume maybe you have actually gotten the land. Now you want to get into the business, you want to start. First of all, you need to build, you need to construct. Just like you have this, let me show you the view of this place, how it looks like. Though this place has been in existence for long. You can see the way it's being built, the pen, how it's been divided, and everything. So now the housing, which is the pen construction, is the second step. So after the second step, which is the pen construction, then the second step is looking at what the pigs actually you want to use to start this business. So now, this is where the selection of the pigs come in handy. How do you want it? Do you want to start with local breed? Do you want to start with cross breed? Do you want to start with mixed breed? So do you want to start with pure breed? So that's another thing. So right now, if your intention of starting with maybe a local breed, fine, no problem. That's where your budgeting comes in. What you're willing to do. So let's say you're willing to start with a local breed, fine, no problem. A mixed breed, fine. Pure breed, fine. It's your choice. Okay, let's say after I've gotten that out of the way. Now, let's say, for example, you tend to buying maybe a pure breed. Now, what's the cost of getting a pure breed? I don't know. It depends on the farmer where you're getting it from. But I might assume the cost of getting maybe a grower or a winner might be around 120,000 or 80,000 naira. It depends. The location plays an important role, and the farmer too plays an important role. Now, after you've gotten that out of the way, now that's for the pig. Now you have to bring them into what the constructed pen. After you have put them in constructed pen, then you have to now look at what the feeding. Personally, I do advise people that they should get at least 3 months feeding ahead when they're starting the business, so they know that okay, they have taken what they feed out of the way. So what they just need to just keep giving them food before the 3 months food, which you have actually gotten down, finishes. Then you have to order more ahead. So before that one you're ordering ahead, but then you also have to be aware that before the 3 months, before the ones you have done already finishes, you already place an order for another one. So that means your pig will not go hungry in this case right now. So that's for the feeding. Then after the feeding part is apart, then you have to look at what the workers. Now this time around, now you can't actually do this work alone. No, of course you can't do this work alone. It's not possible to do the job alone, because you need people who work for you, your staffs, people who will be there to look after the pig, clean the pen when you're not around, give them medications and all of that. That's where the workers come in. So it depends. Maybe you might choose to pay the worker maybe, I don't know, 20,000 naira every month. It depends on how big and the numbers of pen you have and the agreement you have with the person. So you pay the worker. Then I believe with this now in place, you're in business. So with all this in place, we just said you're in business. The another important thing again is the medication. You have a vet doctor close by, somebody who who is there to look at the pig, deworm them, give them necessary injections, and do the necessary things for them so they can get big and all of that. So these are just the things to start a cost pig farming there. So I believe plus and minus all that I've said right now, this current economy that we are now, right now in 2024. I'm making this video in August 2024. So right now, with all I just said, at least to start a simple pig farm, which I just outlined the whole process and everything right now, with everything I just said right now, to start this pig farm, which I just said, all that I just said, roughly 300k can do it. That is if you have a land. That is if you have a space. But if you don't have a space, it will cost you more. But if you have a space, then you have and then you can set up the construction, then definitely 300k is a good start for you. 300 to 500k is good to start this business, I must say. So I don't know if you have gotten value from this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you have questions, please leave it on the comment section, and I will definitely get back to you, or my team personally get back to you. And I'm also apologize for people who have been commenting, who haven't been getting a response so far, who are so angry, but I will apologize. I'm setting up a system where every comment will get a response as fast as possible.